Hi everyone, this is Joy Mukhopadhyay from Kids Age. Kids Age is the best and most widely read newspaper in India. I welcome you all to this first episode of Kinderviews, where we have a very amazing, talented kid with us, Child Prodigy Winner 2020. I welcome you. I welcome you, Nihal Raj, a.k.a. the Little Chef. Hi, Kicha. Kicha, you are mute. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Hello.
No issues. How are you? How are you, man?
I'm doing really fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. How's everything going on? How's your exams?
Everything doing fine. The exams have come and gone by. Everything is going normal right now. Less stress now, and it's overall just time to relax.
Amazing, amazing. So, what about do you miss going to school?
Yes, of course. I mean, virtual school and real school really have huge difference, and I really like socializing with my friends rather than just sit in a screen and look and just study like that.
Exactly.
The best part about going to school is meeting all your friends. But if that's gone, then no fun.
Right. So, guys, you can definitely we'll be starting with our interview with Kicha, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment sections. We'll be taking it after we done with the interview session. So, before I don't want to waste my audience time anymore, and we'll start with the interview session. So, Nihal, the first question is very common. I think everyone asks you all the time. Is like, what made you start cooking?
Well, I was inspired by my mom, who is a baker and chef. She loves cooking different recipes, and I used to watch her too. And slowly and surely, I realized that I started liking cooking because went in, delved in into what she was doing. If she was baking cake, I used to help her a bit. If she was cooking, I didn't really get to do much, but I got to maybe mix a few ingredients here and there and all of that. And that small activities, jobs, whatever we want to call it, led up to giving this big passion for cooking.
That's 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 amazing. So, other than that, I think I was coming up with the question only that who inspired you or who inspires you. So now you have been into cooking for a while now. You have started at age 4, if I'm not wrong, right? So
Yes.
tell me about your experience till now within the kitchen, and who you get inspired, like who inspires you more after your mom. I mean, is there any celebrity chef you look up to, or is there anything around in your head? Is something there?
While there are many different things I still can learn in the kitchen, right now where I've reached is still it's somewhere there. I'm happy that I've reached somewhere in the terms of being a chef, but there's still a lot more I can become, and I'm nowhere near to professional chefs of today. So I really want to start learning and improving, so one day I can become to the likes of them. uh, and right now, I have many inspirations. You could say people like Gordon Ramsay, Vikas Khanna, and many other chefs inspire me. I don't really have a single inspiration. There are a few traits from each chef that give me the you know that drive me. For example, Gordon Ramsay is a perfectionist, and he makes sure every detail is perfect, and that inspires me to be not like him screaming everywhere. To be a type of person to see the details and things. And there are many different examples I could keep on talking about, but yeah, that's basically the answer.
Definitely, definitely. Gordon Ramsay. I was going like, you want to take that anger from him? That passion in the kitchen. Amazing, amazing. So you went to so many shows. You got featured in so many shows like the Ellen, the Big Shots, and somewhat many shows. So tell me about your experience of being there on that set, cooking on that set, and so many people are watching you, getting on air, becoming a celebrity. How was that? Tell me about that experience.
Well, until I turned 10, I didn't really understand what was the, use of getting scared in front of an audience. I used to think I was just talking to my friends. But now I realize that, there are many things to think about, but still I have that mentality wondering why are people getting embarrassed on stage when you're just talking to other humans? It was still an honor. It was still like a huge honor going to all those stages. But one question I get a lot is, were you scared? Are you scared? All of that. But I must say, there was not really anything to be scared about. The next thing, the shows. There were many shows that I have been to, and they were an honor to go into them. Little Big Shots with Steve Harvey was a great honor. Steve Harvey is one of the show hosts that I really love. I watched many of his shows. I have watched many of his. He has also been on TV shows. I mean, and I used to watch all of those, and I really loved him. So yeah, that's also one thing. Then Ellen at the time, I didn't know about her that much. I mean, Steve Harvey I watched a bit, but not at all. I had never watched the Ellen show. But after learning about more about her, I realized that I was very lucky, and it was really an honor going to meet her because she's such a great personality who has met the likes of Obama and great world leaders. So I'm still proud of myself, but I know I can strive to be further.
Amazing, amazing. So I loved your answer. My like I till the age 10 you didn't knew that they are audiences. They are all my friends. Amazing. So you have been to so many shows, doing a lot of cooking since a young age. So what's your funniest memory in the kitchen? I mean, what's the funniest memory you have in the kitchen?
Well, one time I remember where I actually got burned by oil. I was like covering up. I was covering up, saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, nothing happened. But they could clearly see me crying.
Okay.
And it was really, really funny. Like the oil spilled on me, like not like much, like small splutter. I was burning. I said it was fine, but I was sad chicken. So
All
they could
right.
easily see it,
So,
and it's just funny.
so do you cook with your mom?
Yes, I do. I do cook with my mom a lot. I love cooking with her because she teaches me new techniques and recipes.
All right. So tell me your best moment of cooking with your mom. The best experience, like this recipe was I like I'll remember till a
Almost
particular age or something.
for me, every moment I've spent with my mom has been my best moment, so I can't really give one.
Oh, so cute. Nice. So coming up with the following question, this might be a difficult one for you, but who cleans the kitchen after you finish cooking? I
My
mean,
mom.
for us, if we,
My
like,
mom.
okay, you do, you don't.
I
All
mean,
right,
I help a lot, but technically it's my mom sometimes.
right. All right. So, just like we started, like, do you miss your school or not? So, how do you manage, or how you used to manage, and still, like, there will be online classes, right? Like, we consider this pandemic situation. Other than that, how do you manage your school and your life in the kitchen and cooking and your YouTube life? How
Well,
how
I
how do
would
you do
say that in the end, it's not really that hard to balance because it depends on how you see it. I don't really see my YouTube or cooking. Some people see YouTube as like like school as a a bug or YouTube as a bug, but I see them both as equally important. So what I usually do is that I upload around 4 to 5 times 2 to 4 times a month. So what I do
it?
is that out of all the school stuff, there's always that time you have, and I use that time to either sharpen my cooking skills or make the videos. I always like being on schedule, so I always cook or make videos on early and all of that. Another thing is that like my school has been very supportive of me. They have been helping me with all my, if I ever had missing notes because I went to a show, they always used to provide me with the extra notes, used to help me with my reviews, help me with studying because I couldn't attend the classes. and I'm really grateful to that too. And one more reason is because now, because of the online class, we have less homework, less studies, so I can focus more on my cooking side.
All right, amazing, amazing. So, Kicha, tell me, like, how do you feel when you get recognized in public? I'm pretty much sure that people knows you very well now. So, how when you get recognized in public and they come to you, "Ki Nihal, if you can give us an autograph or something like that," has it ever happened? And if
Yeah,
yes, then how does it
it
feel?
has happened many times, and I'm very happy to know that people, watch me and are like, willing to come and get me an autograph. I was once that one person who went up to a person and asked for an autograph, but I'm really proud to know that I am now the person who people come up to for the autograph. Uh, always like meeting my fans. I always like meeting people who watch me, who watch my channel. Because I feel like I'm interacting with the people who admire me sometimes, who use me, watch me, make and learn from me. So I'm very, I feel. How do I say this? I'm getting confused. I feel very satisfied and happy to know that I'm teaching or encouraging or inspiring people to do stuff.
All right, all right. So it's great to know that you're so comfortable around them and so amazing to it. Like, so, what makes you so consistent about putting up the videos? Because, a lot of times, like, young people or, even the people who are starting with YouTubing or doing things of their own, they lose the consistency. They stop putting up videos. So, what makes you so consistent on doing this thing and keep on posting, keep on cooking and stuff like that?
I never think about, most people, leave YouTube either if they get bored or they get less views and think that their dream is never going to go far. But I have never thought so. Even if I die to the lowest of lows, I will always be uploading videos because I know that, I like this. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. And even if I deny it, it's still there. Even if you reject it, deny it, do anything you want with it, there's still that drive for my passion, which is cooking and uploading videos, which is still lurking there. So even if I feel like, oh no, I don't want to upload videos anymore, at some point I'll just completely forget about it and make my next video.
That's so amazing. So, like, what's your favorite recipe, though? I mean,
I
what's
have
your
many
favorite
favorite
recipe that
recipes, but my favorite recipe has to be putta, which is steamed rice cake, the same dish I made on island.
Ellen show? Okay, amazing. So, you know, other than that, like, I think there will be many kids who wants to cook or who are cooking in the kitchen with their parents or just experimenting around. So, what safety tips would you, give those kids who wants to start cooking or who wants to get into this?
First step, no knife until 8 or 9 years old, because we don't want you to get hurt. You first have to get experienced with dealing with not with already chopped or prepared ingredients before you go into preparing the ingredients. Cooking isn't about chopping, cutting. I mean, it's a huge part of it, but it's not entirely it. It's about the creativity you use. Sometimes people just don't use cutting at all. There are many dishes which don't involve any of possibles of using heat, using knives, nothing. There are many dishes which just require to either leave it to sit or refrigerate, and that's the best part. You can learn even at a very young age. Since like for a long time, people have been saying don't use knives, and kids have not been allowed to cook because they think it's dangerous because there's fire, knives, sharp stuff, choking hazards, all of that. But I think kids should be allowed to cook. They're as responsible as parents. They just need to take some extra steps to stay safe. And that's what I think. If you really have a determination for cooking, just go for it. Just make sure to be responsible and don't hurt yourself. The next thing rule I would say is to start off small and go. Then only when you get more comfortable with it, go, for the next steps. It's all about comfortability. I've always felt like, there'll be a certain point after you cook a lot that you will feel comfortable with it. For me, first time I actually started cooking, when I started cooking recipes and all, I actually had my mom made, like my mom used to tell me all the ingredients, and I was basically a puppet, just adding. And I felt like a genius, like a chemist genius, doing all of that. Then now, like whenever I go into the like onto my table to begin cooking, I just I already understand the ingredients and I understand the process of what to do even before I'm told what the you know. But even before I'm told what the process is,
Right.
it's I can make out because I have made many recipes. I'm not sure. I think over 200 to 300 I made. So
Wow.
with all that experience under my belt, I think I've reached a point where I'm comfortable with knowing what my ingredients are and the process that I'll be using to get to the outcome. And one more thing I must say, if you really love cooking and you feel like it's something embarrassing or something you don't have to do, cooking is an important part of life. If you really have the determination for cooking, go for it. There's nothing to be embarrassed for. There's nothing to think that, oh, cooking is for the weak. Cooking is awesome. It's one of the best skills out there. Imagine you're
Right.
going with your date 10 years later and she asks for a chana bhatura and you don't know how to make it. How will you feel like? You will feel embarrassed that you didn't learn to cook when you were 10 years old. So do it now so that later on you will feel happy that you were able to make your chana bhatura for your girlfriend.
Amazing. Amazing. So we are getting life lessons from Kicha here. So that would help adults like us. Thank you, Kicha, so much for that life lesson. So Kicha, tell me, like, if you want to eat something, would you like to make it on your own, or will you ask your mom to make it, or you will order it from someone? What would it be?
Hard question. I mean, the tastiest would obviously be my mom's. Zomato would be second. But I always feel like the food that you make, when you eat it, the satisfaction overwhelms the taste. And that's what I
Okay.
like. I like satisfaction. So if my personal preference, I would cook myself. But for people who like, mother's cooking or like to order Sundays or other stuff from Zomato, have different opinions. But in my opinion, I like cooking my own food because I feel satisfied.
Amazing. Amazing. So, what's your favorite cuisine? I mean, you like Indian food, South Indian food, Italian. What is it?
My
What is
favorite
your
cuisine
favorite?
would be French, Indian. Yeah, French and Indian.
French and Indian. So, what in French? I mean, what's the recipe, the favorite recipe you would?
I would say I really like their. I'm intrigued by the way they fry stuff. You can see, right? They have created their own methods and ways of cooking. It's not about the dishes for me. It's about the methods. Like the ways they cook their food is just intriguing, and I feel like intrigued by how cooking is able to be possible in these ways. Like, for
Right.
example, um, now in many five-star restaurants, you can see how if they're frying meat, vegetables, or anything, that they'll take the hot oil with a spoon and pour it on top. That
Right.
is from the French.
Okay.
They they made many cuisines and many breakthroughs in the cooking culinary side of things. So
Yeah.
that's why I really like French and Indian. I mean, I'm from India, so Indian is my favorite.
Right. So that's really amazing, man. I mean, you. And what about you? Like, do you dream to get a Michelin chef, get a Michelin star, open your own restaurant someday, or something on like that? What you aim for?
I aim to, bring science and cooking together. I'm not sure what yet. I'm still deciding, but one of the things I aspire to become is an astronaut chef. That is to go to space and cook. Uh, like, like we'll be colonizing many planets soon due to many things. Uh, and I want to cook there because why wouldn't you? You would want fresh food. If you want your mom's cooking in space, would you want to pack it in a seal tight or would you want it to be prepared there?
Oh, wow. That is so cool. That's so cool.
I'll be creating these
So,
gadgets which will be able to cook. That will overcome the problems of cooking in space, like
right.
gravity, low gravity, you know, and other problems. I'm still researching, and I've slowly started taking action on it too.
Oh, wow. So I think we would have a scientist who is a chef maybe very soon, right?
Yes,
Hopefully, man. It's really amazing. So, Kija, let's go to the next phase of our interview where we play a very little game. I'll ask you very short, rapid fire questions. You have to give it in one word or in one line. The answer should be in
yes,
either in one word or in one line, not more than
yes.
that. All right. It would be very less. We'll be going for like 8 questions. All right.
Okay, yes,
So,
no
shall we
problem.
start?
Yeah, let's
Shall we
begin.
start?
Let's begin.
All right. First question: who calls you more, mom or dad?
Didn't he? Sorry, pardon me. Can you repeat that, please?
Who
Yeah.
scolds you more, mom or dad?
Mom.
Do you miss going to school?
Yes, I do.
Which subject do you hate the most and why?
Math. So much writing.
Which which subject do you love the most and why?
Science. Less writing.
Less writing. Spicy or sweet?
Spicy.
If you are given only one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Soya chunk curry.
So I chunk. Oh wow. Which street food do you like the most?
Pardon me.
Which street food do you like the most?
Son papdi.
Son papdi.
Yes.
All right. And the last question is, which is the best children's newspaper?
Uh, Kids age.
Ah, that's here you go, right? Even I know that answer too. All right. Thank you so much, Kicha. Thank you so much for joining with us and having this interactive session. People love you, we love you, and we hope I get to see your videos more and more. You upload it. I hope you increase, more than two. You upload every week, and we hope I get to see you more. Everyone gets to know more of your recipes. All the best, Kicha, for your future, man. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
So here we are with the first episode of Kinderviews, and we just met and interacted with Kicha, the little chef, Nihal Raj, an amazing kid with extraordinary talents, culinary talents, and we will be coming up with such more interviews, and we'll be interacting with amazing kids and parents. Stay tuned and stay healthy. Bye bye.